Hi everybody, welcome to Holistic Apothecary.
Hi,
I'm Phyllis Bucci,
I'm Kim Henderson.
and I'm really glad you're joining us today. Today we're going to be talking about your intentions, and if you're still doing the same things you're doing and you're not doing what you want to do and you're wondering how all this stuff works, today we're going to talk about a couple of things to get you aligned with your intentions so that what you really want. Everybody's having fun at Holistic Apothecary today. See how much fun it is here? No. So getting your intentions really aligned. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I know we're live. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so really getting aligned with what you want and your intentions and your feelings about that. So one important thing is to kind of learn, first things first, disconnect with the emotional attachment to the outcome of something. I have found in not thinking that far, it has really freed me up to let whatever process happen. And in doing that, it's taught me patience, and I have really seen a lot of the things that I've intended over the last year or so really happen. And the more aligned we become, it's happening that much quicker for us, which actually propels you into aligning and intending more things, because you're like, this stuff really does work. And I know it's like the law of attraction, the power of intention, aligning your intention, all the laws of the universe, the movie The Secret, and I know I repeat that a lot, but in watching that movie and learning about how your underlying thoughts can throw off what you're trying to make happen, it really makes you be more aware. And I think it desensitizes you enough to be sensitive enough when the underlying thought is not aligned with what you're doing. You feel it right away, and you can more quickly change your perception and your action right going forward.
Mm-hmm. So detaching takes a lot of practice. Right?
Yeah. I'm not real exact about the wording to this, but in the Course of Miracles, which I love to refer to, from time to time I pull my book down and I go through like a chapter just to kind of re-up on really detachment. And one of the exercises is, and you'll have to look it up to see the exact 101, I'm just going to give you a brief, but it's to look around the room and look at a chair, or look at a desk, or look at a book, or look at a bed, or look at whatever, and say, that chair has no influence on me. And you go around the room and you detach from all the physical things in your environment. And what it does is it reformats your cellular thought, your cellular memory, to not be attached, to the things that are in your external environment that are affecting your energy field and your feelings. And this is a lot of stuff that we're not really conscious of, because here I am talking about the energy of things, but when you really think about it, intention is energy. How you feel, like when you first shake hands with somebody, you know right away, like you want to talk to that person or you don't want to talk to that person. So really understanding that alignment is very important. So I'll give you a for instance. You get your mail and there's a whole lot of bills, and your first thought is, whoa, I need all this money to pay all these bills. Mm-hmm. So right from there, if you go to, I have all the money to pay these bills, something is surely to shift in your life, in your being, in your whole everything that's going to put that intention out that you do. The mistake we make is all these bills. I don't have the money to pay all these bills. And that is giving the universe the feeling of lack, even though you're thinking, I have to pay all these bills. How about another example? You're in a relationship. It starts off, and it can be any kind of relationship. It can be an intimate relationship. It can be a business relationship. It could be just a new friend relationship. And it starts off pretty good, and then one thing comes up that affects an old way of thinking. So now you're going into fear. Is this real?
Would you call that a trigger?
There you go. Yes,
Right.
a trigger. And what I guess I'm trying to say is you want to get yourself to the place where you're so desensitized to outside that you're able to feel these instincts first and change right then to align with what you want and think as if what you want is there. I know it sounds like a lot of repetition, but you know what? If you don't hear it all the time, it doesn't come up all the time, you don't remember to remind yourself to think this all the time.
Not only that, it's been probably a lot of layers of things that happen. And so when you start to work on that one thing, more stuff comes in.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So it's not just like repetition, it's actually things keep happening along the lines that are you're going to either react or respond to.
Right.
And go in the direction that you want to or not.
Exactly. And the whole thing is being able to feel it as soon as it happens,
Right.
and remembering, like, the very first thing is, number one, be aligned with your intentions. And it really is like, if you're going to light a candle, quiet yourself. Light the candle. Really being quiet and really say to yourself, this is what I really want. Here's the job I really want to be doing. Here's the service to others that I want to be performing. And really see it happening and feeling as if it's right then you're really doing this. And that energy alone is going to put something out that's going to find the same vibration out there and bring it to you. I'm amazed at, just over the last year or two, how relationships have shifted with me in all aspects of my life that have really brought me awareness. As much as some of the things were a lower vibration, what I have learned from that, and more than anything, the strength that I have acquired or I have found, because we all have this, the strength that I've been able to go really deep and find and go forward with it and really be in a very magical place in my life right now, in spite of, and in, it doesn't matter what has happened in my life. I have found a place where I'm really peace in my mind and love in my heart. And I guess in doing this, we're just trying to show you that no matter what's going on in your life, finding that alignment is key to getting where you want to be and finding that peace. And it actually motivates you to do more things and find out more things about yourself. And detaching from old feelings that have been programmed in us from, parents, siblings, business partnerships, bosses, peers that we work with, just different life situations that have sort of been the script in our life that we've used to play and become really who we are up until that moment when we realize who we are and how we got here and then what's really us. And I know that really repeats something that we've said a lot, but it must be pretty important if it still keeps coming up. And so when you're setting your intention, be really clear about what it is you want and write it down. I mean, look, we show you our journals all the time. And sometimes there's even crystals in our journals because we're magnifying the energy and the intention. Look, I really am who I am. Like, I really do practice what I preach. And we've really practiced all the things that we've felt so passionate about passing on to you. And I hope that if any of you are in a place where you're really contemplating, why isn't my life exactly what I want it to be today? And the next step is, what am I thinking or not thinking? How am I thinking or not thinking that's like gotten me to not be where I want to be right now? And I have found that, I mean, my life has been magical lately, in business, in my personal life, in my family, even dealing, I know a lot of you know, like, my mom's got dementia, and even living with that has taught me so much about living in the moment, because that's where my mom is right now. At any given moment, she can be talking about anything, like, is the car out front, to the next breath is, I told them not to put those things away there because then they can never find them. And then when they bring everybody to come to dinner, like, that's a conversation. I have to be in that moment to be able to respond. And it's really helped me to disconnect from the outcome, because it doesn't matter where the conversation's going. And it's really been, when I look at it now, part of my growth in the last year and a half living with her has really helped me to live in the moment. And I really do have to focus on the positive points of, where is this, going? Where is this taking us?
Mm-hmm. I got nothing. I don't.
She's a little stagnated right now, but that's okay.
Living in the moment, having an off day.
Having an off day. Everybody has an off day. But the trick is to get on another subject and really get back on what's causing the off day, and how do you change your mind right in that moment. Here we go. What's off?
Right.
What's off?
No way.
Yeah?
It's been a long day.
All right. So it's been a long day, but in this moment, we can say, where are we going from here? And what is it that I need right now for me to change my perspective that has me right here where I am? And what's not aligned? And am I thinking a lack of, or I have this, and where's that going? Look at all you have around you. Do you have a place to live? Do you have a job that you go to every day? Bigger than that, do you love what you're doing? And if you don't love what you're doing, what's underlying that's keeping you from loving what you're doing? And is it possible that people in your life have set a tone about what you're dreaming about, and their opinions have allowed you not to align? I mean, there's a perfect way to think about it right now. And so as part of the disconnection process, disconnecting from what others have planted and ripping out those seeds and rototilling your garden and planting new seeds. And that's really what it's about. Planting a new way of looking at the things that you've wanted to come into your life. And definitely the law of intending what you want, but next to the intending what you want, are you allowing what you want to come into your life? Or are other people's influences still influencing you? And that's like a really huge thing, like walking away from what other people may be thinking. And it's not that you're disregarding their feelings or you're separating from them on a physical level, You're separating from them on an energetic level. You're cutting the cords. And cutting the cords, everybody's like, oh, that's such a hard thing to do. But you know what? Right now, as we're sitting, I'm going to give you an exercise to do. And if you'll take a minute to do this with me, and here's what you're going to do. You're going to close your eyes, take a couple of, good deep breaths. And while you're taking these deep breaths, I want you to visualize in front of you. Just take one person. Okay, right now for the exercise, you're going to take one person that you need to disconnect from the energy of them in order for you to move on. And you're going to do it in a very respectful way. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to visualize yourself sitting in a chair across from this person, and they're sitting in their chair, and this is in your mind's eye. And what you're going to do is you're going to connect with a silver cord, and you're going to connect from their navel to your navel with a silver cord, and visually see an energetic cord that's connected from your navel, from your power source, because remember, you're going to disconnect the power that you believe they have over you, because it's not, they don't have it. You're allowing them to take this power from you. So you're visualizing this person sitting across from you with the silver cord connection. And now I want you to see in your mind's eye, you take out a pair of scissors and cut that energetic cord. And watch the disconnection and watch them float away like a balloon until you can no longer see them in your mind's eye. And as you're doing this, you're saying to them, I forgive you for all of the things or any of the things that you've said or done to me that may have been of a lower vibration and affected me in a negative way. And I ask your forgiveness for anything that I may not consciously know that I did that may have affected you in your behavior. And just do this. And really, really see it out till you can no longer see them in your mind's eye. Take a nice deep cleansing breath, release all of it, and then open your eyes. And then be in that moment and really feel the freedom of letting go that person's energy that you allowed to take a hold on you. And with it, let go of that vibration that was undermining what your intentions need to be and clear in order for you to go forward. I hope that you have questions and stuff, and you'll write in some questions. I want to say hello to everybody that's out there, and I really appreciate everybody that joins us every week. And if there's ever anything that we talk about that you may feel someone else can use that will help them, please do it. Please share this with them. How are we on time?
18.
Just asking. Okay. So in the next minute or two, anybody that has any questions, please write them in. I do want to, if you don't mind me taking this moment, we're running a couple specials this month because it's our 7 years at Holistic Apothecary. One of them is the Biomat Ion Cleanse and a Zytos scan to see what's going on in your body. And it's a special savings. It's $125. And the other special that we're going to be promoting is anybody that gets a bottle of CBD drops and one of the salves, you get a free lip gloss with that. A free lip salve with that also. So
The small one, right?
so please come in and check that out. Call with any questions that you have. And for those of you that haven't discovered the hemp CBD, I got to put that out there. It is really it affects the magnitude, I can't tell you, on people's stress, healing, and I've got people writing in testimonials. If you have any, please get them to me, because the sharing is just magical with people, and the healing is really the outcome that I'm looking for with this. So
And next week we're doing Tuesday.
next week we're going to do Tuesday the 21st, the exact day of the solstice instead of Wednesday. So I hope you'll join us Tuesday next week. And for all of you that joined us, we love you very much. And for all of you that get anything from this, we're grateful.
Thank you.
So,
Have a great
thank
day.
you so much for joining us. We love you.